like to call back to order the Valdosta Board of Education work session / call meeting dated April 27th, 2021. And I would entertain a motion for the superintendent's recommendation for personnel list A. Retirements, 1 teacher at Valdosta High School. Resignations, 1 teacher at S.L. Mason, 1 counselor at S.L. Mason, 2 teachers at Valdosta Middle School, 2 teachers at G.B.R Middle School, 5 teachers at Valdosta High School, 2 teachers at W.G. Nunn, 2 teachers at Salis Mahone, 1 teacher at Pineville Elementary School, 1 assistant special education director at the central office, 1 school nutrition assistant at Valdosta High School, 1 paraprofessional at Pineville Elementary School. New hires, 2 teachers at Valdosta Middle School, 1 teacher at G.B.R Middle School, 6 teachers at Valdosta High School, 1 teacher at W.G. Nunn, 1 teacher at Salis Mahone, 1 paraprofessional at Valdosta High School, 1 custodian at Valdosta Middle School. Rehires, 1 counselor at S.L. Mason, 1 teacher at Valdosta High School. Promotions, 1 counselor at Valdosta Middle School. Terminations, 1 sub-nutrition assistant at S.L. Mason. Recommended to return for 2021/2022, 1 assistant principal at G.B.R Middle School. We have a motion. Second, all in favor of the superintendent's personnel recommendation list A at this time. Motion carries unanimously. We also have a personnel list B, action required, 1 non-renewal, 1 head football coach at Valdosta High School, and I would entertain a motion regarding that as well. We have a motion. We have a second. All in favor of non-renewal of 1 head football coach at Valdosta High School, according to the superintendent's recommendation. All in favor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that 5? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All against personnel list B. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Motion carries for non-renewal of a 1 head football coach. We also have a line item C for classified job, 1 part-time custodian at jail G.B.R, and I'd entertain a motion for that as well. Motion. Second, all in favor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any abstentions? Ms. Shumpert? Ms. Shumpert's abstention on that particular line item C. Abstention. Did you get all that? Correct. Did I count wrong? 7. I apologize. It's late, and I'm a financial advisor, so I'm not good at math. So we have 7 for, and then 1 abstention. Very good. All right, and then we'll move on from additional items coming out as action items out of executive session concerning pending litigation. This is line item 21, miscellaneous line item A. Consideration of all settlements of lawsuits brought by former football coach Al Rodemaker and Leah Rodemaker against the school district, school board members, and school district staff and employees. I would entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, sir.
Before I give the motion, I'd like to address the board, Superintendent. After careful consideration of the issues that we have been bouncing back and forth with, the Rodemaker's lawsuit, I have come to the conclusion that we are at a dead end. Our collective perspectives on the issues at hand has not resulted in a unanimous decision as to the directions in which the board should travel. It is my understanding that our insurance company, AIG, is determined to to pay the automakers $800,000 because they have assumed that it is in their best interest. However, rather than the insurance company defended our consistent position that we have not discriminated against Allen Automaker in any manner, nor have we ever had any intentions or any interaction with his wife, Leah Automaker, as an employee of the Valdosta City School System, the insurance company remains committed to paying the $800,000 without our approval to the automakers. It is my commitment that I will continue to be a good steward of the taxpayers' money. I understand that the insurance company has a clause that can allow them to perhaps pay the defendant without the board's majority approval. That simply means that the insurance company would rather pay $800,000 and not act aggressively support our innocence. Why do we worry? Some ask the question. The minority board have selfishly implied that it's not our money. However, I beg to differ. The taxpayers give their money to the school system to support its effort to operate a first-class city school system. We pay an insurance company thousands of dollars to stand ready to defend the instances like this that we're in. It appears that our insurance company does not embrace our innocence, but rather their personal motive to just get rid of the issue. I may be wrong, and I can't say for sure. But it seems as if the collaboration and personal motives are undermining that which is in the best interest of our system. Therefore, I would like to make a motion that I hope will help us get to the finish line of this matter. My motion is this. I move that we place this item on hold with the insurance company so that no further actions will be taken until further notice. The Valdosta Board of Education will secure legal representation to move forward with the Allen and Leo Rodemaker lawsuit. That's my motion. If I can get a second.
Yeah, that motion is not an action item, so I don't know if we can act on that tonight.
The motion, I stated the motion. Do I need to state it again? I made a statement before I got to my motion.
Okay. So the way I read the current action required motion says consideration of settlement of all lawsuits brought by former football coach Allen Rodemaker and Leah Rodemaker against.
Action is required.
So that is your motion.
That's my motion. Do I need to repeat it?
No, I just want to make sure that that is the motion that
That's
you're
the
making.
motion.
Very good. So we have a motion.
I'll second it.
Second. All in favor of consideration of settlement of all lawsuits brought by former football coach Allen Rodemaker and Leah Rodemaker against the school district, school board members.
That's not the motion, sir. I asked you if you needed me to read the motion again.
Okay, go. Yeah, say the motion again.
I move that we place this item at hand, the Rodemaker settlement at hand, with the insurance company, so that no further action will be taken until notice, and the Valdosta Board of Education will secure legal representation to move forward with the Allen Leo Rodemaker lawsuit.
Very good. All right, so we have a motion.
And a second.
We have a second from Ms. Howard. Very good. All in favor of the motion as presented? We have 3. All against that motion as presented. 1, 2, 3. Very good. 4 from Ms. Bell. And any extensions? 1 extension from this. So that motion does not carry, Mr. Lee. All right, very good. Board member comments?
Mr. Chair, before I forget, I want to remind the board that we will be securing or trying to secure rooms for the June GSBA conference. There are no refunds for the conference, so please let Ms. Jennings know tonight if you have changed your mind, because she and Ms. Steele will be working tomorrow by way of telephone to secure rooms for everyone for conference.
Very good, thank you, Dr. Cason. I'll move on to reminders from the board. College signing day for class 2021 will be held Friday, April 30th at 8:45 a.m. in Valdosta High School Gymnasium. Valdosta High School Honors Night will be held May 4th at 8 p.m. at Batesmore Hydro Stadium. It will be live streamed. The May 11th board meeting will be held at Valdosta Middle School. Graduation will be held Friday, May 21st at 8 p.m. at Batesmore Hydro Stadium. Board members should be in their place on the field by 7:30. Dress code is Sunday attire. Are we wearing robes this year or we're not? Okay. Anything else we need to know about graduation from either one? Okay, Dr. Cason's going to let all the members know additional things about graduation. Having said that, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment at this time. Motion. Second, all in favor of adjournment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We stand adjourned.
Wait till the next generation. Wait till the next generation. Wait till the next generation.
That's what they've been saying, you
Wait till the
see.
next generation.
There you'll find your
Wait till
identity.
the next generation.
We're gonna be ready to take a
Wait till
stand
the next generation.
and take control of the life that's in your hands. All along the road, freedom and democracy, gaining moral strength, wisdom and stability. There's gonna be a victory for the common man, a vast awakening all across the land, all across the
Wait
land.
till the next generation.
Apathy's gonna be hard to
Wait till the
find.
next generation.
We're gonna select the things that go into our
Wait
mind.
till the next generation.
We're gonna shape our own
Wait
destiny
till the next generation.
and alter the face of history. All along the road, freedom and democracy, gaining moral strength, wisdom and stability. There's gonna be a victory for the common man, a vast awakening all across the land, all across the
Wait
land.
till the next generation.
This I want you to
Wait till the
understand.
next generation.
I ain't gonna,
Wait till the next generation.
cause
This is the next generation, man.
Valdosta Daily Times article, not the Ghetto Press, under fair use on behalf of the people, right to know, etc. Roadmaker lawsuit remains unresolved. By Desiree Carver, desiree.carver@gaflnews.com. File photo, Shane Thomas, The Valdosta Daily Times. Former Valdosta head football coach Alan Roadmaker looks on during the team's first day of spring practice on May 1, 2019. Valdosta coach Alan Roadmaker's ongoing lawsuit made the Valdosta Board of Education agenda again Tuesday night, but there's still no decision on a settlement. The agenda item was listed as an action item called Consideration of Settlement of All Lawsuits brought by former football coach Alan Roadmaker and Leah Roadmaker, the coach's wife, against the school district, school board members and school district staff and employees. Board member Warren Lee brought a motion to the floor but gave a bit of background before presenting the motion. I have come to the conclusion that we are at a dead end. Our collective perspectives on the issues at hand has not resulted in a unanimous decision as to the directions in which the board should travel, Lee said. He added it is his understanding that the board's insurance company, AIG, is determined to pay the Roadmakers $800,000 because they assume it is in their best interest. Rather than the insurance company defending our consistent position that we have not discriminated against Alan Roadmaker in any manner, nor have we had any intentions or interaction with his wife, Leah Roadmaker, as an employee of the Valdosta City school system, Lee said. The insurance company may submit to paying the $800,000 to the Roadmakers. It is my commitment to continue to be a good steward of the taxpayers' money. He referenced a clause that would allow the insurance company to possibly pay the defendant without the majority board's approval. The minority board have selfishly implied that it's not our money. However, I beg to differ. The taxpayers give their money to the school system to support its effort to operate a first-class city school system, Lee said. We pay an insurance company thousands of dollars to stand ready to defend in instances like this that we are in. Lee said he feels the insurance company is not defending the innocence of the board, but rather its personal motive to get rid of the issue. I may be wrong and I can't say for sure. It seems as if the collaboration and personal motives are undermining that which is in the best interest of our system, Lee said. Lee's motion that the board place the item on hold with the insurance company so that no further actions can be taken until further notice, and the Valdosta Board of Education will secure legal representation to move forward with the Roadmaker lawsuit. Lee received support from board members Tyra Howard and Kelissa Brown on the motion. Members Trey Sherwood, Stacy Bush, Tad Mosley, and Deborah Bell voted against. Liz Shumpart abstained. With that motion not passing, the lawsuit continues to remain in discussion. Valdosta School Superintendent Dr. Todd Cason said they will be talking with council Wednesday as to where they are and how to move forward.